Hey guys, Jonathan was out here for Dance with 100 and the JM Sports Show. How is it going? I'm here to make an NFL pick for Thursday, September 11th, 2014. It is the first game in week 2 of the 2014 NFL season, and it should be a good one. It is an AFC North battle between the Pittsburgh Steelers and Baltimore Ravens. The game can be seen simulcast on both CBS and the NFL Network at 8:30 Eastern Time. But before we talk about the game, which we will do momentarily, I do want to let you guys know what we did last week. It was not a great week for us. Some surprising games there. So we will talk about them. Like I said, really quick, we went 7-9 straight up, which is pretty uncharacteristic of us. We went 7-9 against the spread as well last week. Um, Normally I'll try to have up like recaps of the week on like Tuesday or so, but unfortunately that just did not happen this week. With the 7-9 that we started off with for the year straight up, we are 600 and 375 and 2 lifetime. We are 162 and 184 lifetime against the spread. But remember, we had an abysmal year against the spread last year, so we are slowly trying to chip away at that and get that record better. All right, here we go. Let's talk about the game. Like I said, Pittsburgh and Baltimore. This is going to be a very interesting and very physical football game. Remember, the spreads that we use are from Pigskin Pick'em, the ESPN game, and the Ravens are 3-point favorites at home, which is ultimately probably about what it should be. These two teams have some great matchups together. Pittsburgh has lost 4 of the last 6 meetings in the rivalry, but all those games could really go either way. 9 of the last 10 games between these two teams have been decided by 3 points or less. So these two teams definitely battle hard for when they do play each other. I don't think the Ray Rice thing, and of course a lot of people say, well, the Ray Rice thing is could be an issue for Baltimore, and I don't think so. And here's why. Maybe it could be a little distraction because the video came out this week, but I don't really think so. Ultimately, because the Ravens would have been prepared to play this game without Ray Rice anyway. Because remember, even before the indefinite suspension from the NFL and the termination of his contract in Baltimore, he was undergoing that 2 game suspension, so he would not have been in this game tonight anyway. One thing I do want to see, and I'm very interested to see, is the Baltimore Ravens offense. They do need to get it going. Baltimore, they were close against Cincinnati last week, but if you watch that game, they really were not close at all. Cincinnati dominated that game. Flacco did look shaky at times. Flacco, uh, he he just didn't look right. He didn't look like Joe Flacco. Plus, his receivers did not help him any. They dropped 6 passes last week, which I believe was the NFL high. So the offense has got to get going. That's the big thing. And you look at Pittsburgh and you go, well, Pittsburgh almost got upended by Cleveland, and that's true. But Pittsburgh, a lot like the Cleveland thing, Pittsburgh really dominated that game. They were blowing it out at one point in time. And I think the Cleveland thing, the Cleveland Pittsburgh thing, was just more of a case of Pittsburgh just kind of closing the playbook, kind of laying back, going, we still have 15 weeks to go. Let's not throttle these guys. Let's not risk serious injury. And it caught up with them a little bit, and that happens a lot in the NFL. So I'm not real worried about Pittsburgh. I am a little bit more worried about Baltimore. Can that offense get going? If they played like they did against Cincinnati last week, they stand really no chance in this football game. I am going to go with Pittsburgh. This game, like I said, this game could go either way. It's probably going to be tight, as most of these matchups are. I think Pittsburgh is the better team right now. I'm not sold on Baltimore's offense after what I saw against Cincinnati, even though it was only one week. I know they have weapons, but I'm not sold that they quite know exactly what they're doing with them yet. So I am going to go with Pittsburgh in that game there. Obviously, to if I'm going with them to win, then obviously I'm taking them for the spread too. Anyway, guys, if there's ever a pick or something, especially these Thursday picks, and it's not here on YouTube, check the JM Sports Show Facebook page. It is probably there. So give us a like, and the link will be in the description. Also, give us a follow on Twitter as well. The link will be down there too. So that is going to do for me. I am Jonathan Was Up for JM Sports 100 and the JM Sports Show, and I will see you guys later.